What's going on, good people, man? This is Byron Scott back with Cordero. We talking about live calls with sellers, right? Everybody want to ask, how do you talk to sellers? What do you do? Can I hear you talk to a seller? Can I hear you talk to a buyer? It's like, so today we're going to be focusing on doing live calls with sellers. So we got the cold calling, seller closing, Cordero, the closer himself, Cordero, the cleaner himself.
Whatever, the cleaner.
How you feeling, man? You feeling closey today?
Dude,
Or you feeling cleaner today?
I'm feeling cleaner today. I didn't close, but we got a fire lead in the dialer, man. And here's one thing about the dialer, or just marketing in general. More than anything, it's going to be about volume. So that means it's about consistency, because you can only lay so many bricks in a day, but over the course of every day, for several days, months, weeks, years, you can lay a lot of bricks. And so it's all about the consistency, because ultimately it's all about the volume. But when you get there, sometimes the sun just shine on you. Sometimes the sun just shine on you, man. And as long as you're consistent, that's why my thing is, it's not about being in the right place, right time. You always in the right place, something's gonna happen. The time is gonna come. Just stay in the right place. And so I'm feeling cleaner today. I'm feeling like we might be able to talk to some folks and make some shake. Like I've been saying, I want to close somebody on the live. I want to get a contract sent out on the live so you guys know what we're working with.
Yeah, man, for sure. Let's jump right into it though, man. Let's get something going, man. Let's get a seller call.
I'm gonna let you. I usually be after it, man. I'm gonna let you pick who I should call, and I'm gonna call them. Whoever, Byron. You want to call like some Fizzbos or some people from our actual,
Nah, call some people from what we talking about, man. We trying to get
two birds with one stone.
Dude, we trying to get deals, man. So
yeah, I mean, we can get a deal off of Fizzbos. I ain't gonna call them just for fun.
No. We trying to get some people that might be talking about something.
Them Fizzbos talking about them, they just don't know.
They don't reply yes. They said, yes, we interested.
Lithonia. Lit no.
It's like I should have challenged you by just not giving you their name.
Tell me a name. Did you send a name?
Yeah, I did.
I haven't seen it yet. I didn't see it when you just sent it in. Somebody keeps calling me. What was the address? The street name. What's the street name?
I'll send it to you.
No. I don't want to go back and check, so I don't see the name.
Oh, Boulder Park.
Boulder Park. All right.
Boulder. Like I never be on it.
Please leave your message for
Boulder Crest Shawty. You know where Boulder Crest is? I'm gonna double dial. I'm gonna double dial them for the sake of the live.
Boulder Crest on the east side, man.
Boulder Crest. That's where
Boulder Crest on the east side, man. You don't want to mess around over there. For sure.
OJ the Juice Man from.
For sure. You calling somebody else right now?
Now I'm double dialing this person just for the sake of the live.
That's what you got to do, man. You got to call, text, and call again. Like, that's the best way to get them going, man.
Please leave your message.
I can see what that person's name is. Gotcha. Got to be an older person.
Yeah.
Let me try to call Joy. Though, while you looking for somebody else, I tried already this morning. She didn't answer the phone. I think they're still getting back from vacation.
I hope so,
She
man.
told me Wednesday. She told me Wednesday she would call me. They would probably be back on Wednesday. She tried to set up the walkthrough then. But I'm trying to get ahead of it. Never, if a seller say, call me back on such and such date, don't wait to that date. I can't tell you how many times, sick to my stomach, call the seller and they like, oh, we sold it already. We're already under contract with somebody else. It's like, you told me this. Happens a lot. So
Time kills all deals. In all situations, the time, like, you got to strike now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, you got to go and get it. Because it's like, dude, you didn't talk to Joy Allen today. Somebody else just came by and signed Joy Allen up today. You see what I'm saying? It's like, dude, that time, man. And that's how I lost my $500 earnest money. Time. I lost a 20K deal when I was just getting started. Time. It's like, time kills all deals, man. It's like, man, you got to go ahead and close them. Wolf of Wall Street, what's going on, man? What's up, man? Appreciate that. Hey, if you coming through, man, let us know you here. Comment on the side. Let us know where you from, what you got going on, what you want to know. Man, we here for it, man. We gonna sit here and call some people. Monica Miller. I think you tried to call her before, right?
Yeah, several times.
She didn't answer the phone?
I don't think so. Maybe.
I don't know. We take some people in Clarksville.
Santa Monica. Listen.
This person said yes. You want to call this person? I'm pretty sure they'll pick up.
Yeah, send them over to me.
Get that phone number and address.
No, that ain't okay.
Dude, this dude want to challenge. So don't even give me the name. Nah, man, I'm gonna see you the name, man.
I don't need it. Because that's what I'm doing. But I realized too, because I've been watching the Closer Olympics, and they pointed out something, and I was thinking about it. I was like, no, they actually do got a point there. Is would you at like inbound leads coming in? My tactic of like, hey, I don't know if I have the right number. I think I could still use it. I could pull it off no matter what, no matter who I'm calling. Shout out to William.
Cordero be coming with it, man.
That's real, dude. I already know. I already know what it's like. When you catch them blows, I know what it's like, man. Been there.
John Doe says, looking to close my first deal by the end of the year and 100K by the end of next year. Hey, that's what's up, man. I think I got my first deal in September of 2020. My first deal September 2020. By the time it was September that next year, I had made like 150. Let's see what she's talking about.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
They keep answering and hanging up. Let me ask you something. Is it a male or a female?
Female.
I figured to answer and hang up instead of just ignoring the call. I don't know. I don't want to be judgmental. I'm not trying to be judgmental.
No.
Because why not just that gave me like, I'm doing something right now. Hold on.
This one right here, this dude, we got an offer on his property. I think he's been looking to sell for a minute though.
That could be good or bad. Then my question is, why ain't you sold? Why ain't you do it? But yeah, man, John, dude.
Call this person right there.
John, not only can that happen, but you can do way more than that, believe it or not.
So,
you can go way harder.
Like Lil Wayne say, the sky's the limit. For sure. Call it on.
I'm trying to tell you, but I do need to take that last person I called though. They They was ready to go. Was that a hot lead? Because
Nah, they were just saying that they was interested.
sky is the limit, and you know that you just keep on pressing on.
Find another one.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
This how it be, man. You gotta call jokers.
This is why it takes volume too, because it's like most people is just like, let's just call them back. Man, we calling multiple people, dog. You can't just. And I tried calling that one person and it just
Yeah,
it didn't answer. It's like that one person could be making lunch for their kids right now. You talking about you call one person? Come on now. Anything, life can happen to anybody, not just you. It's gonna happen to the people you're trying to help. So you gotta call multiple people, touch multiple people.
for
Uh,
sure.
I mean, you done took me all the way to Texas.
Yeah, man, taking it to Texas.
Just keep on pressing on. But yeah, John, dude, you can. Oh, this lady.
You know, I talked to her.
Yeah, we talked to her. Is the property sold already?
I don't know.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Yeah, nah, man. That's the lady where she was ready to go. And then she said, my daughter, you need to talk to my daughter. They're gonna same thing. Yeah, my daughter wants to look at the contract. My daughter says your contract isn't.
What? Oh, that was that. That's that old lady out in Texas.
Yeah,
I wonder if she sold that property or not.
that's what you just gave me.
Oh,
Well, that was her daughter's number. I don't know. I think that was her daughter's number that you just gave me. It seems like.
I wonder if somebody.
Let me call Joy. Joy. Because I actually called Joy from one of your open resi numbers. Just to be sure it wasn't just me. So she didn't answer. I don't
She
think.
ain't sure. You can sing too. Yeah, Cordero the singer too, man. Cordero,
Oh, bro.
Cordero be singing too, man, for sure. Singing,
I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about that.
singing.
296.
Yeah, man, I'm dealing with a divorced couple on this deal, and it's like everything moves slow. The communication is not there, man.
Hello?
At the tone, please record your message.
Mhm.
Byron, man, give me somebody who's going to answer.
Dude, I'm trying, man. I'm trying, man.
The sky is the limit.
I thought all them people was gonna answer.
That's why I shout out to Laura. Laura just be cranking them out. She be like, I got 3 people. I was like, you got 3 people not only who answered the phone but was ready to go today? What do you? She's like, I called like all these people. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, you know Laura be beasting, man.
I wonder what Laura's workstation looks like. She just be sitting there going on like rep after rep after rep after rep.
Yeah, Laura's a real deal, man. This person right here, like she need to sell. Did you call your old lady back with the son?
I did actually. She didn't answer, but if you pull her back up, I'll call her again.
There go another one.
But you know she wasn't talking about nothing. She was just as irrational as that other lady I called on the live the other day.
Yeah.
Terry.
Man, sitting here calling sellers, dude. You gotta call a bunch of these jokers.
Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
And we going through the people who talking about they might be talking about something.
Your call has been forwarded.
Come on. And these folks from text message or are they from the CRM? Like they straight off the bat? They straight off the line or
Straight off the line.
oh yeah, man.
Straight
These
off
are
the
folks
top.
that see, and that's the thing though, it's just like these are folks who would rather be text right now. That's why we reached them via text.
Yeah. Hopefully down right there answer.
Now this one sounds awfully familiar. Definitely does sound familiar.
Clarksville.
This one gonna answer, man. This is the magic touch.
Yeah, I think she might answer.
System.
Oh,
Come on, dude.
nope, and another note.
This is why I also use the smartphone dialer because it's just a single line dialer because I am following up with.
Well, you can go through there and call too.
But I only do it on my computer. You can't hear the audio.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why. But I'll get it set up to where I can kind of give them a demonstration of how that works too. But
yeah, that'd be a good thing.
Man, if these folks don't answer, let me see. Let me see some people. Yeah. Okay, I think I got somebody who might answer. Some folks who might answer. They may or may not. But I know that I've talked with them.
What about your guy in Texas? He ever pick up? The guy that was always working.
Oh.
That's not speak.
Hey, Coach Chestnut, how are you, man? How you doing today?
Pretty good. Who am I speaking with?
Yeah, man, my bad. This is Cordero. I don't know if you remember. We were speaking about your.
I do, but let me call you right back. I'm giving directions to my daughter.
Okay, cool, man. Thank you.
We got Cass tapped in, man. We got Ali tapped in, man. Shout out to the people coming through. William tapped in. John Doe, what's up, man? What's up? Wolf of Wall Street was the first one comment, man. Cass out in Cali, what time is it, man? Y'all just eating lunch out there.
In Cali, bro, it's 4:30 in the morning right now.
I'm telling you, they can't never catch up out there, man.
Man, it's yesterday in California, dude.
Yeah, dude.
They still in August, but cause and then another one, I know.
Did you call Vicky Poole?
Did I call her today? Is a better.
Let that name ring a bell with you.
What you said?
I just sent it to you. And if y'all got somebody y'all want to call, we'll call them up.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. If y'all got somebody who y'all want, to see if we can try to lock up or y'all feel like might be interested. We'll call them wherever.
And if you want to be called, you want you want Cordero to do a role play with you. You know, you want to act like you the seller. You know, we can do that too. I'm on my East Coast time always. I feel you, bro.
Hi, this is Vicky. Can't come to the phone right.
It's also an interesting time today. But to answer your question from a second ago, yeah, I called Ramiro. Ramiro, he just seems like a very passive individual.
Yeah.
Hold on, it's Tuesday. I need to call
I said, when last time you called Alan?
the dude from Buford.
Oh yeah, definitely call him.
Yeah, man.
See what he's talking about.
What was his name?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we can do some role play, man. If y'all want us to know. Matter of fact, I'll be the seller. You guys can try y'all script. I'm curious to see what y'all stuff sounded like. We can help y'all. We were like, nah, don't say that. Say this. You sound great. Or you was trash.
That's what King Kong be doing. King Kong be clowning people, trashing people. You know, man.
I need to call in one of those days, man, because I'm curious. Is it just like make you nervous or people just like, but I always commend anybody who just calls in, regardless of if you was nervous or whatever. It's just like, it's not about winning the fight every time. It's just about fighting. You know what I mean? Sometimes it ain't about like knowing that you're going to win, but if you can step in the ring anyway, you got heart. So I always respect people who get off in there. And I'm like, even if they was garbage, I'm like, shout out to you, dude. Shout out to you.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I'm trying to find that Buford property. Just have his name written down. Yeah, that is what it is. By the way, guys. Another thing, it may help you, may not. If you're trying to do volume, if you're trying to do consistent deals, then you may want to invest in a planner. Get you a daily planner because it's good. Like, even a CRM, having a CRM is good, but to be able to have something, if you like me, to write in and make notes while you leave it at your desk is good.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
It's the time of day.
Well, nobody.
Let's keep going.
Nobody answered that email, man. When last time you called Alan?
Man, like last week. Or, yeah, I can give Alvin a call, but let me call this other person real quick.
What about your guy, Get him?
Call them. I already know. Called him. But now I called him last week. I'm gonna call him again after Alvin. 3.
Please leave your message for 9-3.
They don't want none of it.
Alvin, they scared they might get closed. They scared they might get closed on. Which Alvin is it? We hit Alvin again, man. That's my guy. How long this married couple, this deal that you're working on, how long have you been talking with them?
Probably been talking with them for 5 months or so. It's been a minute. Yeah, I think they was fresh out the womb divorce. Yeah, fresh out the womb divorce, man. It was a struggle for sure. Corey's so good. I sell my house, bro.
Shout out to Cass, man. But nah, just TTP. And I think it's just about talking to people.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is just like effective communication, not just, trying to treat it like, oh, when you're having a conversation with a seller, don't be trying to process the whole transaction in your mind at that once. Like, oh my goodness, I got to figure every variable out. Just focus on the one thing in that conversation, and that's finding out what their problem is, and just talking with them is like if you were like talking with a friend or your mother or something like that about a problem that you have. And then who was it? Robert.
Get old man.
Let's see. It's Bobby G. Let me see what Bobby G talking about.
I wonder whatever happened with this property right here, man. Dang, still got his joker listed. Nobody want that love. It's a grind trying to call people, man.
Hey, this is Robert.
It's a grind, dude.
Yeah, man. Another thing, I know we're going to definitely talk about this on the next Against All Odds, man. It's about doing the boring work. As you guys can tell, this is pretty boring. It's not sexy. It's not attractive. It's not like the big, we just closed it. But every deal we got, every 40K deal, every 30K deal, every 20K deal, all of it comes from just doing this, period. They all started out on you just made your mind up that you was going to reach out to people until you hit one, and then talk to enough of those people that you hit until you're able to find one with the problem that you can solve, and you can get them. They ready to go, and you got a buyer who's ready to go, and putting that together. So it's just like doing the boring work. But all you're gonna do this, like some of y'all would have made enough calls and be like, man, ain't nobody answer the phone right now, man. I guess I got 2K. I guess I gotta go hoop. You know what I mean? But there's plenty of people. There's always somebody to be called. I got one. I got one. I got somebody who.
I'm trying to see what we can call this. Trying to find. Let's see. And you said when you call your computer, you can't hear it.
Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to.
Shoot, let's try to call some of these people. There might be. Did you call Buffy McHugh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I called him.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Sally isn't motivated at all. Yeah, man, I think. She went and rolled through the people I had listed, man. Evelyn.
What you say, man? I can't hear you.
I said maybe I'll try to call some of these realtors out here in Texas, though.
See if we can get a buyer for that deal, but
We need a buyer for that deal like ASAP. We need a buyer for that deal yesterday. God, dog, man. They were asking us if we still ready to close on that, man. I'm like, we gonna have to wait. Call this agent real quick, man.
Please leave your message.
If the agents want to pick up today, the people ain't picking up. Will the agents pick up?
yeah, because they not. They
Maybe. Let's not go there.
this is Laura Maweri, realtor with Ready Real Estate. Please leave me a message or send me a text. I'll get back.
Dude, it's National Don't Answer the Phone Day, man. They scared. Somebody's scared that we're going to call them and actually bring them some business. Somebody's scared we're going to actually close on them. Let's go in and close on them. Man, I'm about to close somebody. It's usually days, honestly, to be completely real with y'all, man, it's usually days like this. Which is like, you keep trucking through, you get the right person, and it's heat. These are the days the most heat come. Oh, my goodness. Let me call Miss Roxy.
She gonna pick up?
We about to see, man. I've been talking to Miss Roxy since I started wholesaling. This was years ago.
She still got a property?
Still been asking way too much for the property.
Lord, that bitch hard. That's a headache, man. That boy.
Miss Roxy. Want to sell a house.
Your call has.
She want to sell her house, man. It's lunchtime.
Nah, it ain't lunchtime.
Where Cass is at?
Gonna call this Trina lady back.
That's that realtor that you was talking with?
Nah, it's a different lady. She own a property somewhere. I don't even know if she own a property at.
Or this is a seller?
Yeah, I text her. Shoot, back in May. So I'm gonna follow up and see where she at.
Hi, this is Trina.
Oh,
Realtor. Or she answered her phone.
gotta turn the dial on in this mug.
Man, I'll jump in the dialer.
Do with that.
I said I'd jump in the dialer for sure. But yeah.
Phew.
This is a lady I'm calling. She had like basically a brand new house. Got her an offer. Wasn't what she wanted. Of course not. She said, let me get back to you. She still hasn't sold the house. So what does that tell me?
Thank you for calling 931-272-1614. At this time, I'm unable to answer my.
Come on, man. Who gonna answer this? Who gonna answer the phone? Who gonna answer the phone and get closed?
Sure, man. Let's see if it's in.
But yeah, back that one deal where you was, you say you've been talking with them for 5 months. Is this like every week you called them for 5 months? Like what was your follow-up? I guess the frequency is the term I'm looking for. What was the frequency?
Probably just like following up and texting. Just calling and texting, but he would never pick up my phone call though.
But like how often? Were you doing this once a month, whenever you thought about
Every
it?
week, for sure.
Every week?
Yeah. Most times I set up another time to talk to him. Nah, Gary, you gotta answer this phone, man.
My bad, man. This guy named Vernon. Mr. Vernon.
Hey, this is Gavin with Coldmaker Apex Filters. If you can leave a voicemail.
Hello? Hello? Somebody tell me what happened.
These people think it's
Let us know. I mean, are they answering the phone in the chat, dude? I mean, are y'all getting sellers to answer today?
oh man. Let's see. Dude, these people think it's freaking what 2021 I did up. They think they're gonna list their property looking any kind of way and they just gonna fly. Not happening like that no more, dog. Them sellers like, man, I'm good. All right, this thing on out.
Good afternoon, Remax Trinity. This is Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, I'm trying to get a hold of Kara. She has a property listed off.
Right, Kara Keaton, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me transfer you to her cell phone.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if this works out.
She's gonna answer. The reception is gonna answer. But Kara gonna answer.
Who's Kara?
Hey, Kara, how are you doing today? Hello.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. My name is Byron. I see you have a property list over here on Avenue A in Fort Worth.
Okay, yeah.
I was trying to see if you was working on with an investor on this property.
An investor? No, just a builder.
Oh, okay. Do you work with investors that buy property as is?
Yeah, I work with plenty of investors.
Gotcha. I have a property actually that's not too far from this area that I'm trying to wholesale. And I was just reaching out, trying to connect with some agents that may have some investors that may be looking to buy in that area.
I need a lot of information, lot size, info on the property, pricing, everything else. The address, I just need a little bit of everything because they'll want to do a drive-by before they even consider it. So if you want to send me all that information in an email, I'll be happy to take a look at it and then either have them do a drive-by or I can go over there tomorrow and drop by it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Can you give me your email address? God damn. Daggone. I don't know what happened to her phone or my phone. Damn. Can't get it back on the phone now.
Good afternoon, Remax Trinity. This is Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, this is Byron. I need to get transferred back to Kara. Our call dropped.
Okay, sure, not a problem. Let's try that one more time. Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hey, Kara, I'm sorry. This is Byron. I was trying to get your email address and I call dropped.
Yeah, yeah. If you could just email me the address and pricing and everything on it, I can take a look at it. My email address is Kara, Kara,
Yeah.
at KEETON realtygroup.com. So Kara M. Keaton, or sorry, Kara Keaton, sorry, Kara at KeatonRealtyGroup.com.
All right. I will send you this information over. And can I get the sale? I like to send it there too, if that's okay.
Can you get what?
Yeah, cell phone number.
Didn't you just call me on it?
No, it actually the number that was listed sent me to the office.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's 817
Okay.
791 8195.
Okay, I'll make sure to get you that information over.
Okay.
Just let me know if you have somebody that's interested.
Okay, great.
All
Thank
right,
you.
thank you. Bye.
Bye.
There we go, man.
Woo-hoo.
Some more of them though.
So Kara had an attitude the whole time. What's up?
Yeah, doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed is like it didn't like your tone didn't change and it didn't matter to you. Like you could tell it didn't matter, and that helped you get through the conversation. I think
Yeah.
she took you more seriously because you were not deflected by her. Yeah, I'm gonna need this and I'm gonna need that, and you're just like, and also too, another thing that I noticed is you tell them I got a deal I'm trying to wholesale. Per usual, when you reach out to new realtors in a new area or something like that, do you always say, I got a deal I'm trying to wholesale? What do you usually tell them when you're trying to get them to get something?
Well, if I got a deal I'm trying to wholesale, now I tell them I got a deal I'm trying to wholesale. But like sometimes I have a deal I'm trying to flip. So it's like I just tell them what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, or if I don't have anything, that's when it gets like, I'm like, hey, I'm trying to, get connected with some investors in the area because I find discounted properties. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like if I have a wholesale deal going on, it's like, hey, I got a property I'm trying to wholesale. Do you work with investors? If it's a flip, it's like, hey, I got a property I'm looking to purchase.
Yeah.
I would, go that angle.
Do you ever
Yeah, talking about a real estate agent with a bad attitude. Well, you need to call up next, Mickey. I just sent a phone number, email to you, so you need to send out all that stuff.
yeah, but still, I think that's just a good, just in general, especially with dealing with other, talking with sellers is one thing, but when you're dealing with other professionals in this industry, it's just like if they got an attitude, I think that they recognize, like Byron, just like he's indifferent to the way she was like, well, I'm gonna need, it's just like my thought was on it's just like she said, well, I'm gonna need this and that. So I was like, well, ask me. Don't tell me like, oh, it's like if I was just like, if you went to get you a burger from a restaurant, I was like, let me get the number one. And they was just like, I'm going to need to put it on the grill. I'm going to need to toast your buns. I'm going to need to do all of this. They don't do that. They just be like, okay. And then they start doing it. So I don't know why she was, but whatever.
Yeah. I guess that's like, even from like teaching, it's like, man, you got people with bad attitudes all day long. Like every kid in coming to class got a freaking bad attitude. Parents got a bad attitude. The other teachers at the building got a bad attitude.
It's just people, and that's a big thing. When we talk about the one thing in this business that's the most important is talking to people, all people. Not we're talking to people. Some of them are sellers, some of them are real estate agents, some of them are buyers, some of them are title, closing attorneys, some of them are insurance people, contractors, and it's a people business. When you're talking about talking to people, it's a people business. So you got to understand that, people are human just like you. They might have bad days just like you. They might be discouraged. They might be injured.
Just talk different too. Yeah, bad. You know, it just sounds like they got a bad attitude. You ask her, she was like, "Oh, I ain't had no attitude."
Right.
Like,
Very true. That's just, especially like if they come from a certain place or a certain environment. Like, no, that's just how you talk. I didn't mean it no type of way at all. So definitely good. Let me.
I'm gonna try somebody real quick. See if we can get somebody else on this phone.
All right.
Let's see. Dude, combined, we probably called 20 people and got one person answer.
We ain't called enough then.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just letting people know like what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? You see, I'm trying to call people. It's like, man,
this is the boring work. Do the boring work. Do this. This is it. We're wholesaling. We're investing right now.
Hello.
Hi. Sorry. My name is Cordero. I was calling to speak with your daughter, Esther. Yeah, I just want to know. I don't know if she's available right now. I don't know if you remember me. We spoke. This was a couple months ago about her property there in Clarksville. I don't know if she sold it already. Has she already moved to Nashville?
She's still in the process, and I think it's still going to be a couple of months.
Okay. What is just kind of taking her a long time or a longer time to move, or is it other things that are affecting it?
Yeah, she's just taking a while. I'll let you know. Thank you.
Okay, absolutely, man. Thank you so much.
yeah, they got something going on, man. Joe's got something going on.
That was a property. I think one of my VAs brought it to me originally, and the seller was this lady, and she wanted to sell.
Shit.
She got a house in Clarksville.
Hey, keep going over them. They're gonna be ready.
Louis Moore's office, this is Luis.
Yes, I'm trying to get with. I'm trying to get in touch with Joey or Lily, whoever is listing the property on Eisenhower Drive.
Okay, yeah, that'll be Joey. Do you want his personal phone number?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that'd be best.
Okay, perfect. Let me know whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, so it'll be 817
Yeah.
320
Oh.
938.
All right, got it.
Perfect. Thank you for reaching out.
Thank you. 817 3. All right. Let's see what Mr. Joey talking about. I really don't understand these agents gonna have listeners and don't be answering their phone. It's like, dude, I'd be pissed. My agent, I'm listening with agent.
Real talk, man.
Hi, this is Joey Brown.
You gotta be kidding me. But these people trying to sell somebody a house ain't even answering the phone. That is some crazy stuff. Tell him, man, I'd be mad. Somebody trying to, like, I got you trying to sell my house. You ain't even picking up your phone.
It's a theory that I have that as the economy starts to slow down, blah, 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 it's not any other thing than the people get lazy. It was somebody said good times create lazy people, bad times create hardworking people. And that's why the cycle goes the way it goes like that. It was always up and down in the market. And these past couple of years where you could throw a part, you could just whisper out your front door, that property's for sale, and get 50 offers above market value.
That's the thing, man. Some of these agents still being lazy as crap.
That's what I'm saying.
So their answer is drop the price.
Exactly. It's like, well,
That's the only answer they got.
How about you work harder? How about you 10x your efforts? That's why massive action is the cure-all. That's why this is exactly why massive action is like immune to whatever market. It's the cure-all. It's like no matter what the market is, because now all you gotta do is work harder than these folks, and they not even trying.
They ain't even picking up the darn phone.
It's like, man, I'm about to get my realtor license.
Yeah, put your number everywhere and actually pick up your phone.
That's all you gotta do.
It'd be crazy, man. Hey, I'm calling to speak with Janelle.
Hi, who's calling?
Hey, this is Byron. I'm calling about a property off of Ramey Avenue over in Fort Worth.
Yes, how can I help you with that? Hold on for 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
Please leave your message. On the phone. 1 second. Hello, sorry about that.
Yes, I'm sorry. But it looks like the property had just been rehabbed. So I was trying to see if you was working with an investor on this property.
I am working with an investor. Good morning. It's the property that was a new house, and they had a tenant, and then they turned it. They did quite a bit of work on it because the tenant left it in pretty bad condition. If you're interested in creative financing, we're not the client for you.
No,
we're not going to be able to.
No, I actually looked into wholesale property in the area, and I thought maybe if if you're working with investors, they might be looking for more properties like this.
No, they're not buying right now. There's
Okay.
no buying. All they're selling.
Gotcha. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
What kind of investor is she working with?
What kind of agent is she, dude?
They're all selling. It's like, dude,
if they're all selling, then somebody's buying.
They're investors, but they're all selling. It's like, dude, you might not be a real estate investor. All you doing is selling.
Man, shout out to Cash for this. Success is not owned; it's leased, and rent is due every day.
Every day of the week, dude.
Every single day, man.
Every day of the week, dude. Man,
all you gotta do is get to work now. I don't know. I'm beginning to think this is why they say why Grant Cardone says never waste a good recession. This is why they say. This is why Warren Buffett says, when everybody's buying, be conservative. When everybody's selling, be greedy. Or when the market's good, be conservative. Yeah. When the market's bad, be greedy. You know what he says.
You know what he said.
You know what I'm talking about, dude. It's just like I'm starting to really.
People worried, be greedy. When other people greedy, be worried. That's what he said. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's crazy, man. It's like, dude, everybody's selling. You mean to tell me every investor? Well, sound like you need to go find another set of investors.
Yeah, that's what she said. Everybody is in her pool. Oh man.
Yeah, you got somebody you trying to call?
Always. I'm just going through some of my follow-ups.
Man, when last time you talked to Alvin though?
You said Alvin?
Yeah, when last time you talked to him?
Man, I talked to him last week, but I just called him on while we was on this live.
Oh damn. Didn't know that.
Hello.
Listen carefully as our menu options may have changed.
Man.
Calls are recorded for quality.
I'm not going through that. It's like, dude, why you make it so hard to get in touch with you?
Is it listed?
I think this right here is what I'm looking for right here. Angie, answer your phone, Angie.
Are you calling somebody right now?
Man, you gotta dedicate your time, man, to calling people. For sure.
This ain't nothing new.
Let's see.
Hello?
Hey, sorry, I don't know if I have the right number. I was calling to speak to Ethan.
Speaking.
Hey, Ethan, this is Cordero, man. I don't know if you remember. This was a while ago, a couple months back. You were talking with a member of my team, Charm. She reached out about your property on Magnolia. I don't know if you still own it, but I did want to circle back and see if you're thinking of selling at this time, if you're in the market to sell.
I sold that house like 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Yeah.
Good night. I'm late to the party.
I'm actually coming up on like 7. I don't know if like there was some mistake in the paperwork. I still get like emails, texts, calls about that house like all the time.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if they messed up like who owns the house right now. If they put my name down for the new, I don't know, but yeah, I think it's crazy that I still get calls about it.
No, absolutely. And I think it's crazy because, like I said, we looking at my notes here, it says that we were talking with you about this a couple months ago. Is there another? Do you own any other properties?
I had another property, 1301 Golden Eagle Way, but I just sold that this past summer. I just moved up to Pennsylvania, so I sold it.
Gosh, I think that we might have been talking about that property.
Probably.
Did you own that like with your ex-wife or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Well, no, I was just checking to see if you had anything else that you were looking to sell. You don't still own anything in Clarksville or in Tennessee that you want to sell?
No, everything I own down there is sold now.
Gotcha. And I'm just late to the party. Okay, man. Thank you though, Ethan. I do appreciate your time, and you have a great rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Man, I hate when that happens.
Oh yeah.
When you had them in your jump and they sold that for your property, you ain't get a chance to call them back in time.
Yeah. But I mean, the only thing I hate when that happens regardless, but the only thing is like it looked like he sold that thing for market value. Like he put it he listed with a realtor. That's like a brand new house. It's like a brand new house. You know what I mean? He sold that for top dollar, and so it wasn't like, I don't think that was necessarily an investment deal. That's just one benefit of that. But what I hate is when you see that they sold it and it's like, dang, what'd you sell it for? We was offering you $205. What'd you sell it for? Oh, I sold it for $150. Mark Spain, open door. It's like, oh no.
Yeah, man. It'd be
Them
rough.
be the ones that cut me deep. I had trouble sleeping at night.
Dude, it'd be rough, dude. Be rough for sure. But shoot, man, we've been on this thing for an hour and 4 minutes, man. We done got 3 people on the phone?
3.
But shoot, man, it was a good one today, man. Tomorrow, I guess maybe you could say the people that you need to call.
I'll call them back tomorrow. We can do this all over again tomorrow, dude. I'm gonna do this when we get off the live. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'll probably do it. See, here's the thing, though. Like I said,
we just turn the dialer on.
Yeah. This is the exact reason why you use a power dialer. So and I want to make the distinction clear. You got a power dialer to do your cold calls, which is your basic prospecting marketing funnel to get new leads. But in your CRM, That's your list of all your actual leads. People who've raised their hand and said, I want to sell. I use something called smartphone. And that's basically our company number, where if somebody calls in, it just has a question or needs help, or we talk with them through that number on smartphone. It's connected to Podio, our CRM. And that smartphone system has a power dialer that allows us to power dial through our leads instead of just dialing them up one by one. Because out of an hour, I could have called way more people and got a hold of way more people, because it basically just dials it for me instead of me hand dialing everybody. So that's the reason why you would use a power dialer. Definitely. Once I get my setup, I'll be able to kind of show you guys really how that looks. But yeah, I'm just gonna do that anyway. This is what I'm gonna keep doing. Let y'all know how it goes. I have got today though, before we got in the dialer. Before we got on the live, I got hot lead, burning hot lead. So we'll see how that goes. You know how that goes. But I think we can definitely, if you guys want to call in, we can do some role play. We can kind of help you out, see what you might do to sound better on the phones. We could even do call breakdowns, like where we can bring some recorded calls on here. We can kind of break them down. Why I said this, why we responded to the seller, or whatever. Let's improve this whole act of talking to sellers, because I know this is really what it boils down to. We can do deal breakdowns, but it boils down to us talking to people. Me talking to sellers, Byron talking to buyers, or vice versa. It doesn't matter. It's just talking to people. So
yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Well, shoot, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. All the people that came through, check us out. And man, we'll be back tomorrow, man. Said she definitely had attitude. Good show. How to overcome. Yeah, for sure.
He was rude before he even acknowledged that he was wholesaling the deal, before anything. She was just like offended that he called.
Yeah.
What's your problem for calling me?
Hey, maybe that's why the other one didn't even pick up.
Is it a holiday? Like, something that I'm missing? But ultimately, I think I've noticed Byron do that on several calls. But even if these people call and they're like overly happy, Byron keeps that same tone throughout the way, and it just lends to your credit. Honestly, it makes you seem a lot more professional when you're talking. So if they got an attitude, if they're like, "Oh, hi," you know what I'm saying? Just keep going. Stay on your path. And I think that take notes. Check that out. Go back and listen to the way he talked with that realtor, and talk with every person, every buyer like that, and you'll have success. Trust me.
Yeah, for sure, man. Shoot, yeah, man. But shoot, man, we finna jump off this thing, man, and we'll be back tomorrow, man. Hitting some more. If you haven't went on ahead and checked out the Against All Odds podcast, man, we dropped that mug. It should be on your Spotify, so go ahead over there and check us out. I think it's actually even on Apple Podcasts or something like that, so you can go check it out. I think I'm gonna drop this link in here. Let me see. Then I just had that link. Let me see.
Send it to me.
Yeah, okay. Let me go back and get that in. Copy. Yeah, dropping the link right here. Man, Keith coming through, man. You already know, man. Keith the big dog, man. Keith is the big dog. Dang, I copied the wrong thing. What's going on, Keith man?
A lot of folks are not answering the phone.
Yeah, Keith why do people ain't answering the phone? A lot of these people out in Texas ain't answering their phone for sure.
Sellers, but I think Texas, honestly, they're feeling the effects on the market. I think in some parts of Texas they're feeling it, and you could tell like they all just sitting back like,
man, what y'all doing out there in Texas, man? Ain't no
recession, and they was just like, that's exactly what it is. It's recess.
Dude, you can call 100 agents in Texas. One joker answering their phone, man.
100 agents, 100 sellers.
Man, I need to go to Texas. Man, Mark Spain go out there in Texas and kill some folks, man. Like,
heads off, boy.
Dude, all you got to do is answer your phone in Texas.
Texas is huge. Texas got some cities that's the size of some states.
Yeah, dude.
So huge, man. You got to do more volume in Texas if that's the case.
Dude.
He said between 4 and 8 is prime time. Before 4 and 8. Oh, so we got too early. Like I said, this one thing I have noticed, and I was thinking this, there's no matter what market you in, there's like a lull in the day. It's like the morning times, and it's not the same for each market. Like, for example, in Clarksville, Tennessee, they might be better between 9, 10 a.m. to noon or 11. You know what I'm saying? Like from 9 to 11, you might get a lot of people to answer their phones, and then it's a lull in the day until about 3 to 6 to 8 o'clock, right? And you might get a lot of people to answer. But for Georgia, like let's say parts of Georgia, let's just pick up Buford, Georgia, or something like that. They might be like, it's not 9 to 11, it's more like 10 to 1 or 10 to 12 or something like that. And then there's a lull. You just find what it is, but ultimately that's why it's about, again, not right place, right time, not trying to time it. It's just about always being in the right place, going consistent the whole day, or catching just whatever. Like, I know some of y'all got like work schedules or something like that. And you be like, well, my work schedule clash with these hot times. Just make sure that you stay consistent. But there are times that are prime. There are times that just when you start hitting, and maybe for Texas, we just hit the dip. Everybody's just like, that's why when you called old Cindy Lou, whatever her name was, she was just like, this ain't prime time. Better in the car. Like in Texas, they eating. You know what I mean? Texas, they got all type of food down there in Texas. They man. From 3 to 4, that's when we all go to Buc-ee's. I don't know why you called me. You knew better than to call me. So maybe that's what it was. We might just hit a low.
What they doing out there in Texas, man? But shoot, man, we finna go and jump off this thing, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. Big dog Keith came through, man. Appreciate y'all, man. But until tomorrow, peace out.